Restaurant. No laughing matter this.
I guess it's pretty dangerous.
Oh, they're laden with anxiety.
And they're fearful of several things.
Well, Ten of them here.
10 of them right there. Let's hear
Number
the top.
10. Under excruciating torture, I might reveal ingredients of secret sauce. Number 9. Customers will figure out fish sandwich and apple pie are exact same item. Number 8. Mayor McCheese's nude, lifeless body will be found in a cheap hotel room somewhere down south. Number 7. Might someday accidentally eat a McNugget. Number 6. After sex with wife, might mistakenly say, "You want fries with that?" Number 5, one of the trainees.
You know what I mean. Philosophy is not serial box religion. Smile on the star. Somewhere she really thinks I know what I know, and you know what I mean. Yeah. Shake me in the shower before
Hi, you and Daniel Berry.
what I am, what you are, oh what. What I am is what I am, what you are, oh. Yeah, she really thinks I know what I know, you know what I mean. Philosophy is walk on slippery routes. Religion is the lie in the fog. Nowhere too many things. I know what I know, you know what I mean. Yeah. Take me in the shadow before I get to be. What I am, what you are, oh what. What I am, what you are, oh what. What I am, what you are, oh what you hide. What I am, what you are, oh what. Show me the shadow before I get to be. Show me in the shadow before I get to be. Show me in the shadow before I get to be. Show me in the shadow before I get to be.
What? Did you hear something? Huh?
Thank you very much. Judy Brickell. Hi, pleasure to meet you. Have a seat, Judy Brickell. You know, I'm sorry I added D in front of New Bohemians, but it's just New Bohemians, isn't it?
You better watch that.
Yeah, I will. I'll watch it. I'll be more careful. And you actually also are a New Bohemian, aren't you? It's
Yes.
not like you and them. It's us, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Down Texas.
This is where you guys came from today, right?
Yes.
And you had trouble getting here?
Very, very much.
This bizarre soul trick will make you as hard as a steel bar, leaving your wife counting the seconds to feel you inside her. Most men come to my office expecting me to prescribe those blue pills.
Hi, Bebo. Not a lot. Oh, I wouldn't have worried about it. You're not the first one to butcher my fucking name. Oh, and as for you, Devo, fuck you, dude, you bunch of rotten fucking cock-sucking tyrant cunts. Got a chat. That didn't sound like the Irish Rovers. Well, I say it was.
Morning. Looks like Sports Life's been around since 1990. And since 1990. That's weird.
Hey, looks like we both won.
Yeah, I want to win you.
Follow him wherever he may go.
Hi, Sarah.
I must follow him.
Ugh. Are you housed now, sir, or are you still living in your car? Wow.
Everybody's doing a brand dance now. Come on, baby. I know you get to like it. Give it a chance now. Come on, baby. My little
Holy fuck.
So come on, do the
Uh,
locomotion with me.
Chris. Hello, Chris. Hey, Chris.
Yeah,
Oh, it is you.
right.
How's it going?
Yes, going okay. God, yeah, I've been watching some stuff tonight. Well, it's nighttime here. Um, yeah, yeah. Do you think Canada become part of the United States, Myron?
No.
No, never.
Why would we got healthcare here? We won't have that in the United States.
No.
That
Well,
would be just stupid to join them.
yeah. Well, yeah. Trump said he wants Canada
Look,
to.
Trump says a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he said he was Greenland. Well, Greenland is part of Europe. What Germany said, and France said, and Denmark said, you would you invade Greenland. Well, Germany is going to start a war with America and France.
Germany will start another war?
Yeah, with America and France. Yeah, France
Well,
said well, I think 4 European countries said they're going to stop Trump from taking it.
well, you don't even know if he can, so I don't even know why you're fucking worrying about this.
Yeah, unless he buys it.
Yeah, he could do that.
Yeah, but yeah, Denmark said it's not for sale. What was part of Denmark as part of
Yeah.
Europe?
Yeah.
Yeah, Greenland, and well, yeah, well, like people say, well, yeah, well, in the UK, it's not saying nothing. Well, because we're friends with America, and we're part of Europe. We're not saying nothing.
Hi, Bob. Happy BD again, Bob.
Yeah, and yeah, I got told Trump he might buy Iceland. Well, that means America is next door to UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So?
Well, yeah. Well, who knows? Even some English people are saying, I hope Trump takes the UK.
Kenberg.
Well, you can't take a UK. It's up to 4 countries.
There would have to be a major world war for any country to take over another country.
He might take your country, Myron. He might.
Oh! Oh!
Well, by bankrupting it. Because you have a government now.
Hey! The fucking States is bankrupt too, so how's he gonna do it there, bright boy?
Well, he said he's going to buy Greenland for $7 trillion.
Yeah.
And he's going to buy Iceland.
Do you believe everything he says?
Well, no.
Then why do you bring up?
Some people say, well, yeah. Even some people said it in the American government said it too.
Help me.
Yeah. And some English people are saying, oh, he could buy England. What's going to happen to Wales and Ireland and Scotland?
They'll just be thrown in on the deal.
Well, it has to be full new states because there's 4 countries in Britain.
Well, fuck, that ain't gonna happen. I don't know why you fucking listen to all this bullshit.
Yeah, and Trump invades Greenland. What, Germany and France?
Yes, you said that already. Out something new.
Yeah, and well, he might take your country first, Myron.
You said that already too, and I said there's no fucking way.
Well, well, you don't want to be from the United States, Myron.
Why would I want to be from there? I'm from fucking Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to make you a
51st
state.
Jesus Christ, how could he make Canada, which is bigger than the whole USA, a state? One state. Bullshit. Can't do it.
And Greenland, 52nd. And Iceland, 50.
I don't know why you're counting him. I said he can't fucking do it because Canada is too big to be one state.
Well, yeah,
he might.
Well, Trump's saying.
I don't give a shit what fucking Trump says. You're fucking numbnuts. Yes.
Yeah, everyone's talking about it.
No, everybody is not talking about it.
Well, in the UK.
Okay, but you guys over there, you've been fucking stealing fucking stuff from people all over the world for centuries.
Yeah. Trump might steal your stuff.
I doubt it.
Yeah. And Greenland.
You're just not very fucking bright, Chris.
Well, no. I'd seen even Elon Musk said he was counted to be part of the United States.
Can't do it.
No, it's up to the people.
Well, yeah, and I can't see us in Alberta wanting to be part of the United States.
Yeah.
Especially if Ontario wants to be in the United States, because they've been stealing all our fucking money for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, them cocksuckers in Ontario.
And I just seen The French Canadians almost broke away in the 1997, Myron. Yeah,
Yeah.
the French. They don't like speaking English, Myron. I
No.
got told.
And if you go there, they will treat you like shit unless you know French.
Yeah.
And even if you know French, they might still treat you like shit.
Well, you might be okay with me because I'm not Canadian English.
Oh, you dumb fuck. They don't like any English.
No.
It's French there or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, every person speaks French.
You can't, like, when they get a player for the hockey team,
Yeah.
that player has to learn French to play on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has to learn French that lives in Quebec.
Yeah.
But those cocksuckers don't have to learn English.
Yeah. Jason doesn't live far from Quebec.
Well, relatively. Have you looked how far it is?
I think Jason. Jason lives near there. To you.
Huh?
Yeah, Jason's near Quebec to you.
Yeah, he's close. That's because Quebec's in between me and him.
Yeah. It's near Ottawa. It's near Ottawa.
What is?
Quebec.
Well, that's because it's on the fucking border with Ontario.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Who's
And
I
right.
think it's about 6 hours, I think, to the border.
$6 hours from where you live to drive to the border of Quebec?
I think so. And I just put it into my Google Maps. It says 8 hours, 49 minutes right to Quebec City. Right.
Is that close, Chris?
Yes, 6 hours.
That's
it's like for me.
That's at about 110 clicks. That's not at fucking 85 clicks like you guys do over in the United Kingdom.
No. Yeah, 6 hours is like for me. Well, it's about 7 hours from my house to Scotland.
Yeah, but you don't drive the same speeds as us.
No, because we go round.
Because you're pussies.
You got miniature roads. You're not a real fucking country.
Yeah.
We got roads over here. They're 6 lanes. Well, that's more in the U.S., but they're 6 or 8 lanes wide. Have you got anything like that?
No, we just got 3.
3, yeah. Hardly fuck all.
Yeah, well, I was mostly in the big cities, so that's.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But New York's got big roads, Myron. You drive from. You go from the airport.
The fucking States.
Yeah. You go from the airport in New Jersey to New York. God, the roads are massive.
Well, yeah, they have fucking millions of people living there. They gotta have big roads.
Yeah.
How do you think they get groceries in there every fucking day? They all gotta be hauled in.
Yeah. God, and the traffic is busy all the time, Myron.
Yeah.
Check that one out, Byron. The 401 at its widest point, 18 lanes wide.
Wow.
I don't miss traveling that fucker.
That's the main road in Canada, ain't it?
Yep. 401. Yep.
God, that's busy.
That, John? "18 road lanes wide, Chris."
Yeah. Well, you don't get that in the UK, Myron.
Well, you cover half the UK with fucking one road if you put that up through the middle of it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously doubled. 18. You could technically say 20 because there's an on ramp on each side.
Yeah.
Well,
But if you're literally talking lanes, then yes, it's 18 lanes.
Yeah, we only got 3 Myron
yeah,
lanes
because
in the big cities.
That's going towards Barry. Yeah, she's pretty wide.
the people who designed your country were stupid.
Yeah, well, Romans and the French and well, the French came after the Romans and the Danish and the Germans.
And the Anglo-Saxons.
Yeah,
Quebec.
well, you don't like driving on small roads, Myron.
Well, I don't know its name.
No.
No.
We
I don't
got
think
big vehicles over here. Why would we want to drive on small roads?
Yeah, well, yes, lots of small roads by me.
Do you know what an 18-wheeler is?
Yeah.
How
well,
many
it's
of
quite
those do
big,
you have
Myron.
over there?
Yeah, it's hard to fit that vehicle to go past another. You need to well, sometimes you need to go in the mud to get off the roads to let another car pass through
Yeah, that's
because
bullshit.
there's no room to drive past them.
No, because they designed it for fucking 2 chariots.
Yeah. Some of the old roads something like 200 years old or hundreds.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
you can't even compare what you do and how you live to any place else because technically you're stuck in the past.
Yeah. Well, public
Because
transport is not very good here.
what transport?
Well, you don't get enough buses. You don't get enough trains.
We don't
Well,
have a
yeah.
fucking bus or a train in this town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we drive.
Yeah.
We own vehicles.
Yeah. Yeah. I was in New York. God, it's a train. Every 10 minutes, Myron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not many people drive in New York. Lots of people use the train.
You mean trolleys?
Well, what's it called?
the-
They use the tube.
Yeah, a train goes between cities. There's train tracks right across the United States from one side to the other.
Yeah, but
they're
yeah.
not.
They use the tubes all the time
Yes,
in New York. Yeah, not many people drive.
that's because it's too fucking expensive.
Yeah,
To
because they're
drive
stuck in
there.
traffic for ages.
No, not only that, but fuck me. Take a check and see how much it costs to park a car there, Chris.
Yeah,
Per year.
it's about $30 for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too dear.
Well,
Yeah, I won't pay that.
neither will I.
Yeah, $30.
I wouldn't even go to New York.
No. Well, it's a good night out, Myron.
No, it ain't.
No.
There you
Well,
go.
Jason might like it.
What, beer?
Well, would you like a night out in New York, Jason?
No.
No.
No. I don't want to go anywhere. And stay home.
Yeah. Yeah. You think Trump is this all talk, Jason? Yeah. Trump said he was counted to be in the United States.
I know Trump said.
Yeah. Well, you don't care.
Oh, hell no. That's right, Homer. Most expensivest place to live in the world.
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, it's about $3,000.
You can get yourself
a week.
a closet for about $3,000.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I got told you get a shithole for $3,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the size of a walk-in closet. Be no bigger than this bedroom.
Yeah.
Washer, dryer, sink, bed, all jammed into here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cheaper to live in New Jersey.
If you want a nice 2-bedroom and a nice decent apartment, you're probably looking around $8,000 a month.
Yeah. You think New Jersey is cheaper?
Never really looked at New Jersey's prices, but I
Well,
know
it's-
they're cheap
yeah,
because
it's-
New York is the most expensive.
Yeah. Jersey's all over the water.
Man. Oh shit, I hope I didn't miss that yesterday. Excuse you.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll probably see you tomorrow night, Myron and Jason.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going for my cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah. All right, see you, Myron.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Chris.
Oh, I missed it yesterday. Fuck. Well. No more than that, Homer. More than that. Go 4,000 to live in a closet.
Pretty sure it was 4 today.
4. I just did my casino. Wordle. Oh yeah. 4 as well. Look. What's that? What's that? We got here 13 watching. Steve, come up, join us. Nobody else is here.
Hey,
Shoot the
Homer.
shit. It's just me and Myron. Come shoot the shit for a bit. Chris John.
Whoa.
Big ginger gay. Chris John wrong.
Hi, PJ. Thanks for reminding me, Bob.
Hey, Bob. Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess I might as well.
You gotta swing your hips. Come on, baby. Jump back. Well, take you back tonight. Whoa, whoa. Now that we can do it, let's make a change. Have a jump a motion like a real train. Come on, baby. Doing nothing easy now, don't lose control. A little bit of rhythm and a lot of flow. Come on, do the locomotion with me. Move around the floor in a locomotion. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Do it holding hands like you get the notion. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. There's never been a dance that's so easy to do. It even makes you happy when you're feeling blue. So come on, do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your time. Come on, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Crafty.
Hey, Crafty.
Hey, that's me. Yeah, good. I poured some vinegar in the toilet. Fuck, he was pretty amazed at that. He was just smelling it.
What's the smell?
For over an hour until I flushed it.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, I thought it was really strange. He stayed down by the bathroom. If I went down there with him, he'd sneak up and sniff the toilet. His back legs would be just stretched straight out, and he would be just stretching to smell.
What the hell is this smell?
Once again, music back before there were voice modulators to make them sound perfect.
Yes.
And I would say pretty much that this girl is the start of female rock and roll. Joan Jett patterned her clothes and bass playing after her.
Mhm.
About another 2 hours for me, Cat.
YouTube music app can sense what you like.
Come on, I don't do no fucking commercials. Big, big, big.
Cool.
Seen one driving past.
No. The warmest is Calgary today, huh? Well, it's 0 degrees here and raining all day.
She's got something that wants my soul, and she knows about you. Every time you make her mine, just no one's gonna tonight. Maybe she'll be so fine. I wanna know for myself.
Hi, Gregory.
Hey,
Hey,
what's
Greg.
up?
How's it going?
Good. You know those fires? 45 people start the fires.
Oh, fires.
Yeah, 45 people got arrested.
Where was that again?
Now,
California.
yeah, in Pasadena, Beverly Hills, Hollywood Hills, you know, that started by purpose.
LA.
Quick Tom Blaine, the governor for the fire. How stupid. Yeah, how dumb. The fire, oh my God,
I haven't been following it all.
Good. You know what the big joke is? He's trying to make you 51 step in Canada. Good luck with that. you know, I don't know,
That is correct. I don't agree with the 51st state, but I sure would like to join in and, use the same currency, get things kind
Yeah.
of par and work together.
He's tucking up his ass, Jason. You know that.
No, he's all right.
What?
Trump's all right.
He cared all by himself.
He'd have probably done you guys a lot better during the fucking wars in Ukraine and shit. You guys probably wouldn't be so much in handing so much money out to them. He'd be like, fuck that. You guys fight your own fucking war.
I'm about 2 hours away, Bob. Not close. I'm in Orange County.
How many billions did we give towards the war?
Yeah,
Probably
but where is
pushing
money
$1
going to? You guys have homeless in Canada or no?
What?
You guys homeless people in Canada?
There's homeless people everywhere in the world, Greg. You know that. Everywhere in the world, there are homeless people. Some choose to be.
Yeah, I know.
Even in the countries that have next to no homeless, there's still the odd one that just chooses to be homeless. It's just how they prefer. See you, hey, midnight.
Bob wants to know how close you are to the fires, Greg.
I told him it's not 2.5 hours. Not close.
Okay, say 20 minutes, you'd be evacuated.
Yeah, not close. No.
Hopefully
If
it
I
stays
was
that
living
way
in
for you.
Los Angeles, yes. But I live in Orange County. No.
Hopefully it stays away from you.
Hey, Drockable.
Hey, what's up?
No.
It will melted. It will melted in 1 minute.
The U.S. wants all our drinking water. They can't have our snow.
No. Because it's poisoned, the snow in Canada.
And you can't have all the rain I'm having today because it's getting rid of the snow. Get your own rain clouds.
I don't want you fucking Canada snow in California. It smells like shit.
Ask your genius. He should be able to make some rain clouds.
Nah.
Elon, we need rain clouds.
I heard Canada water tastes like shit. I heard.
Don't know. You can come here and drink our water.
I don't
like
come
salt?
drink water.
Do you like salt?
I don't drink your fucking water.
Do you put salt on your food?
No.
No? Okay, then you won't like our water.
Your water is sort of like the beach water. I tried beach water one time.
I live in the ocean. It's just all salt water. No springs here.
Really high in the mountains and drink from springs.
Some nice in northern Ontario. Get some nice springs up there.
I heard they have good fishing than USA. I heard they have good fishing, big fishes. I heard.
I don't want to catch river monsters. I want to go to these foreign countries, catch an alligator gar.
Yeah, that's so easy. Just put out, I can't remember what it's called, some kind of a line. Just a 2-liter pop bottle.
Yep.
Tied to a string. A 3-foot leader and some fucking bait. Set it in water and leave until the next day. Or later on that afternoon.
Yeah, I used to watch that show, River Monsters. Is some fish that I would not fucking touch and take off that hook. And they fuck that shit. Put my finger anywhere near that.
Yeah, but you get extraction pliers with extension arms.
But I wouldn't grab it like your average fish there by the lip and take the fucking hook out. No. Some of them.
Well, I don't even do that to fucking northern pike.
No.
Or jackfish, as I call them. Because those cocksuckers will fucking bite the shit out of you.
I never caught, like I said, I was never able to catch one. I went once with Todd and we just had a shit day. Now we live down here and none available.
What kind of hooks were you using?
I don't remember. I didn't even know how to fish back then. Todd was all the setting everything up. And he caught his share. He used to go fishing all the time. I wasn't really into it. I was too busy doing other stuff.
Are you moving to Canada, huh, Jason?
That was true. Yeah, I'm moving to Canada. I'm fucking sick of it here.
Oh, you in New Canada, huh?
Fucking New Canada. I am reciting the American anthem, so I know if I need it. Fucking monster.
You guys ever been to Iceland?
Did he make a new map? Oh, this fucking memes right now. There's so many memes out there now. I don't pay attention to none of that shit.
Oh yeah, I see that one too. Yeah, that's.
If I see it, I see it.
Yeah, but I think Rod Ford said maybe he would like it better if we bought Alaska
And give them Greenland.
and Minnesota.
There's a couple places that we should be almost trading in a way.
Greenland said, "Don't." Greenland president. Greenland said, "Don't bother. It's not for sale."
There's I can't remember where it was, and I just watched it about a week ago. There's a library that's right halfway plopped right on the fucking border. Half of it's in Canada, half of it's in the U.S. Big tourist attraction. You stand in the middle of the library. You're in both states.
Oh,
You need my passport
I know what
here.
you're talking about.
I think you need your passport to go in that building.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
As long as you don't leave the building, you're okay.
Hopefully. I don't know. I never checked the rules out, but it is funny though.
Because there's at least one house on the border too, so it would be retarded to have
Dual citizenship. Yeah. So, well, like, what do you do?
Yeah.
What's your address?
If you had dual citizenship, you would be okay.
Yeah, that would be fun. Until that house that's on there, like, what's your address, eh? Really?
Well, they probably have a street address with it too.
Yeah, but are you Canada or are you U.S. when you write your address?
Well, it would depend where your front door is.
I guess so. I'm gonna agree with that one. Built in 1782. What do they call it? This border straddling U.S. home. So they're calling it a U.S. home, so its door must be on that side. The border straddling U.S. home is a door that leads right to Canada. Oh, it's cut. It's like, say you're looking at the width of the house and the door's there. The border actually cuts through, like, on the right side of the door, like 4 or 5 feet.
Hey, belt loop.
Belt loop. I guess it's that was old. This is old. Whatever I found here, 2017. They put it up for sale. Whoever was living there.
Have fun, Noel.
See you, Noel.
And I hate to tell you this, but you're fucking wrong. What's truth? They eat supper in the United States of America because America is Mexico, U.S., and Canada. That's North America. So, I wonder which way you'd send your toilet. Send the shit to the States, or would you bring it up here to Canada?
Oh, look at that. Apparently there's a shitload of United States home with Canadian driveways. It's a whole fucking street of it. Oh, there's the library. The Haskell Free Library and Opera House. Straddles Canada. In Rhode Island, Quebec.
Okay, I've got something for you. In Western Canada, especially in Alberta, all rivers flow north. Well,
YouTube police. What's up?
oh, you're welcome.
Nice blue jacket you got there.
It's not a thin blue fucking line. You gotta remember that. It's just a blue wrench.
It's easy to play.
Well,
Where's the two E minors? Oh, E major.
well, thank you, sir. Hey, Susie.
Ah, Susie.
Oh, Jason, look at this.
Oh, what's all the?
See all the bird marks?
Is that from things
Hash.
falling off the joint?
Yeah, that's from the hash. It falls onto these fucking shorts and they just melt right into my skin. Hey, Midnight.
Hey, midnight.
Hey,
Oh, thanks, Baloo, but I don't need watch hours. I ain't even trying to build anything here. This is just for me to have somebody to talk to during the day. It's the only reason I'm here. I don't give a fuck about YouTube's fucking laws or whatever. I'll do what I want. If they want to kick me off, they can.
Come right fucking back.
How you feeling today, Midnight?
feeling okay. Just like all time, I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, you'll need to sleep lots until you recover. Because you're still recovering from it. It'll take you a while.
I know it will. Like I hate that of me nearly failed the other day that I didn't let y'all know that I was using a walker, but I had to holler out to my wife to help me
Uh,
because I didn't want
It
to
happens, man.
use my watch.
Oh, it happens. We're all gonna get there. What's this stuff smell like? Couture. Yeah. We call it cologne. The French people call it toilet water. The fuck's wrong with them?
You saying I drank salty water,
Oh man, that shit's strong.
that I take salt tablets.
Salt tablets?
Yes, 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Homer. Hi, TJ.
That my sodium's low.
So, Midnight, have you ever heard the song about the War of 1812?
No, I don't pay much attention.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like what we were saying yesterday, that I like the looks of y'all's money better than ours. I did have a nickel, dime, quarter. Can't remember what I do with them.
Somebody in the frickin' hospital probably got him.
Now that I misplaced them when we moved over here, that I have no idea where are they.
So you're gonna have to move out to find him.
Right, that's a hard job. After you moving, when you pack that you're not sure what did you put in this tub.
Yeah. Have a good time at work there, Belt Loop, but don't get too carried away with arresting innocent people.
It's pretty cool. I learned that one.
He's a cop, Homer. He's not supposed to stay safe. He's supposed to put his life on the line for the citizens. And maybe Belt Loop does, but there's a lot of them that don't. I watched one cop today for sure. A video of him kicking a guy who was down on the ground with his hands outspread, and he just come up and kicked him in the fucking head. Oh, you're welcome. Over. But
So,
hey, Todd.
hey, Todd.
Hello.
Hey, Todd, how are you?
Yeah. Been better, I guess.
Throat?
Yeah, I just got a phone call from my doctor.
Negative or?
Afraid not. Yeah, I don't have it now, but apparently I've had it in the past, so the virus is in me for mono. It showed up in the blood work. She said you might have had it 10 to 20 years ago. I was like, not to my knowledge, but anyways.
Well, 10 to 20 years ago, you being sick, you would have blew it off like it was fucking nothing.
Yep.
Or nowadays, you're a little more, as we get older, it's like, oh, fucking dying.
That's my nurse practitioner, so I have an appointment to meet her. I haven't met her yet.
That's cool.
Next Thursday.
Cool.
Throat is, it is better, but it's not gone.
Same here,
But even for soreness, like slightly tender, I wouldn't say sore, tender.
I'd say only for maybe a week. When I swallowed, it felt like fucking knives, and it seems whenever you have that, you swallow more often for the fucking sake of just feeling the pain. It's like, what the fuck?
It's true. It's like maybe it won't hurt this time.
Yeah, he's checking it out. It's like,
and then
brain,
and that dries you out. Keep swallowing your saliva, and you'll eventually dry your throat out, and it'll be sober. Fuck sakes. What a
funny how the human mind does that. When you're in some sort of pain that you're not used to, you tend to trigger it more often to see if it's still there.
You're right. Especially when I have cankers, I'm always picking at them with my tongue or seeing what's going on. Cankers, I don't really
brain. Stupid brain. 35 years.
Yeah, I could
Wow.
see that, Homer.
It's one hell of a fucking job, Homer. I would have done it in my younger days coming out of school, but give me that job offer now. I don't give a fuck what the pay is. You're getting the middle finger.
Well, I think if I was able to, I'd go work in the Yukon every summer.
Mhm.
Maybe get hired on by Parker Schnabel. He makes lots of money, so his crew makes lots of money.
Heavy equipment operator.
I know how to do them all. I've never used a backhoe or a backhoe, but it can't be that hard.
Nope.
I could run the fucking loader.
Yeah,
I've run those.
I might have been 20 years old, Todd, I think, when I first started with Sean Regan.
Oh, fuck yeah, it's a while ago.
Maybe it was a long time ago, but yeah, it was, we were doing a building downtown. I kept working for the guy. Then we got into subdivisions and that, and I was just his go-to guy. He's like, Jay, go clean everything up there. See that backhoe? Jump in there. Go play with the buttons. Figure out how to use it. Okay, jumped in there. Okay, bucket up, bucket down. Great. Outriggers. It's all fucking pictures there on the knobs. Tells you what it does. It's not hard at all, right?
Not that complicated.
I had that thing mastered in a couple hours. So I drive around, with the bucket, fill all the put garbage bricks in it, boom, bring it to the dumpster. And no training. It was just get the fuck in it and figure out how to use it. I'm like, okay. He had me driving too in Ontario for a fucking couple of years with no license. He's like, yeah, take my truck home. Oh, fuck off. Take the fucking truck. Okay.
There is.
I got my driver's license at 14.
Yeah. I was late when I got mine. I failed in Ontario. My first driving test. Some 200-pound Indian woman with a turban on, or not turban, but that race. She failed me.
Should have asked her to show for a demonstration, see if she could do any better.
Yeah, I can see them drive now.
That was for my learner's permit when I was 14. It took me 3 tries to get that part, the written part.
Yep.
And then when I was 16, I did the driving test. I backed up over a curb and come close to whacking a tree when I was parallel parking. But then we come to a street in town where it's like this. And then the 2 side streets are right dead on. So it's, and the guy who was testing me said that I should have pulled out into the street because I didn't pull out because of the way the streets are setting. And he was going to flunk me. But he had his tester in the back. And his tester in the back said, hey, he may have fucked up. Well, he didn't say fucked up, but he said he may have screwed up on the parallel parking, but, I told him I was promoting the farm and it's hard to put up 2 fucking barrels to practice parallel parking. And he said, at that offset intersection, I did the right thing by not pulling out into the middle of the intersection because that would have caused problems. So he said one good canceled out the bad, and I got my license.
Haven't parallel parked in probably over 20 years. Should be a struggle for me. I think I still got it, but like if I was downtown Toronto, having to pull in between two cars where you might have a extra foot and a half, I'm pretty
As
sure
long as
I'd
you're
fucking
backing in. Backing in is easier.
Yep. Well, that's how you have to do it. You gotta. It's still a struggle though if you only because you know how fucking close they park in that fucking city.
You know the formula. The way they taught me,
Yeah.
parallel park is you pull up beside the car you're gonna park behind.
Yep.
You line up your two side view mirrors.
Yep.
You fully turn the wheel the way all the way, and you go, and then you straighten it out so you're back in an angle, and you fully turn it the other way. It's
the other way.
sort of the formula.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
But it's to do it and say it is two different things.
Exactly, because you cut it too hard depending on depth.
Yeah.
Then at that you could be riding up on the curb, and it can be tricky.
You know how to read your
Hi,
mirrors.
Adrian.
Yeah, you got to fix it by seeing. Hey, Adrian.
And sometimes when I'm doing it, I'll take my side view mirror and I'll tilt it down so I can see the tire on the road, and I'll know if I'm going to hit the curb or not.
I passed, Homer.
I avoid parallel parking at all costs if I have to.
I had no fucking choice in the fucking city.
I did one. Not the last time that I parallel parked, but I think it was the time before that. And there was a woman stood there and she said, "Oh, really good parking." Because I was blown, just like Todd said.
Yep.
And there's even
there's one test they don't do here on the island because there's
even on the test. Some people get this wrong. When you park on a hill, you have your wheels face a certain way towards the curb when you're parked, or the other way if you're going downhill. So when you roll, you'll just roll and hit the curb. So
if there's no curb, you still aim for sidewalk. You still aim for sidewalk.
Yeah, you don't want to go out on the road.
And they'll watch you too. They'll get you to park on a hill. Make sure you put parking brake on when you park.
I left my four-way flashers on for my drive test.
Yeah, I see that. I got a couple tickets back in the day too, when I was living still with my mom, because parking on that hill there beside the building with the old Topaz that I had.
Yeah,
they walk by, man. If your parking brake ain't up, ticket. A couple times I didn't have the.
Yeah, straight up. Oh, they're right here. I found my Ziggies.
All the newer vehicles now automatically go into parking brake whenever you put it in park.
Yeah, I see it.
Noel, no, you can't see the dog. You can hear the dog right now. The question would be, may I, not can I? Obviously, you can't, because I can't.
Can't see me through the window against all that white snow, and it's just too bright for the fucking camera.
So the keg got canceled.
What got canceled? Sorry.
Keg.
Every time you say it, it was just perfectly as the dog barked. I still never heard you.
The keg on Sunday.
Okay.
They're still going among.
Such a short word. Every time you said keg, it was what? What's canceled?
They figure they'd be eating at 5. They'd probably be there a couple hours. By the time my parents drove back to St. Louis, it'd be really late. And of course, they don't want to leave the dog, right? Wayne's coming to stay with the dog for a little bit.
Cool. Well, hopefully this summer we'll see if the fucking family smartens up a bit. Because I'm pretty sure their life's pretty fucking boring here. No, like they can feel it in the air when they come visit somebody that they're not like it used to be, right? Used to get overly welcomed. Now, whenever they arrive somewhere, it's like, hey, how's it going? Well,
it's almost awkward now.
Kind of didn't invite you here, but yeah. Come and see, yeah. That can all change. It's just they gotta change their fucking attitudes.
Well, Jason, I'll tell you
Sorry, Midnight.
that I'll tell you my 3 tickets.
3 tickets.
Yeah. First, illegal tires on the road.
Yeah.
What's that? Attempted to elude resisting arrest.
You fucking badass.
That was all back in the 80s.
That's funny too. Like thinking to the legal system and me not knowing it back then. Anytime I got arrested for, it was only once or twice, for being so fucking drunk and just stupid, basically they take me in, put me in jail for the night, let me out the next day. But never, no charge with it. It dawns on me now. It's like, well, why wasn't there a charge with it? Why didn't I get to go to court? And it's for the better that they put me in there. The shit I was doing, but thankful there was no fucking charge behind any of it. It's fucking weird.
Because I spent 2 nights in the hoosgow for being with drunk people, and I wasn't exactly sober either.
Mm-hmm.
And they just throw you in overnight and kick you out in the morning.
Yeah, when they could put charges on you, but they don't, which is respectful. That's respectful of the cops.
They couldn't put charges on me.
No.
The one time they'd already charged the driver with an impaired, and it was 40 fucking below, and we were out on the highway and couldn't walk into town. Let it that cold.
Like I could picture me that night. I was drunk at the bar. It would have been me, trying to fucking fight with the bouncers, not leaving when they're closing, just being a total fucking ass, like basically disorderly, like. But no, okay, you're coming with us. Put me in the tank, feed me. Okay, you can go home. You're morning. You're sober. Okay.
I never got fed.
No.
Never got full either.
They barbecued me a hamburger and gave me some French fries. Remember, we're in PEI. You can fucking kill someone and they'll just give you weekends. Fucking weird. Some pretty bad charges down here, and they'll let you serve it off weekends. Of course, you're on a parole type thing where you got to follow, no drinking, this and that. If they catch you, then boom, then you're going to jail. But you keep up with their program, they'll keep you out.
The last time I was arrested, it was a 3rd-degree assault.
Yeah, and that's the only charge I ever had, and I don't know if they categorize it in degrees here, but it was an assault charge. That one I had to do the alternate measures to get it off my record, which I did complete.
But you won't believe who was that I assaulted.
Okay, I'll hear you first, and then you won't believe who I assaulted. Who'd you assault, Midnight Rider?
My daddy.
Oh, fuck. My answer's just the same as yours. Fucker come over drunk all one night and started, demanding money from me. I've been working my ass off. He had these big plans to get rich. I was like, let's buy all these lobsters. Give me some money. We're going to go buy all these lobsters. We're going to drive to Ontario and sell them for quadruple. And he kept coming knocking on my door. And Well, that last knock, I just opened my fucking door up. I pushed through his door, punched him in the face, and he fell through the table. He decided to call the cops on me.
Yeah, he winded up intensive care because he's diabetic, but they
Yeah.
found beer in him.
And then a couple of years later, after that incident, he decided to put a gun in his mouth and pull the trigger. He's no longer here.
Mm.
I still want to know, but I don't want to know.
The cause of death of my daddy is he was a vegetable.
I think it was his brother that brought it to him. Phyllis knows. I'm pretty sure my mother knows too. Maybe it's better that I don't know. They didn't even close the door. Unfortunately, they closed the door on me. I'm pretty sure for the first hour I was banging and kicking on it. That's what drunks do. I even watch it now, especially they got some good shows for Las Vegas. The drunk tanks and shit. There's some crazy fuckers like, yeah, I could picture me doing that, being that drunk. What's up, Paz? Hey, amigo! Holy jumpy! Super fucking excited. Vinegar on the toilet. Easy to strum that song, Todd?
I didn't look yet.
Play with it later, someday. I think Doc Dawson there found himself a new sheet metal guy. I think he's lying. Find out tomorrow. He doesn't. Well, he should realize that I fucking know most of the people that work for Hillcrest. But he called me up there like, oh, so you should be there tomorrow then, right? You're putting the central in. I'm like, huh? No, I don't hear nothing about that. Called Danny up. So, yeah, we got one tomorrow. And someone said you're putting one in tomorrow. No, they sold the company. Then. Oh, okay. So I went and seen him after work. So what's the address of that house? 132 Arnett. Okay. I drove down. Yep. Place is empty. Nobody's in there. I'll drive by tomorrow at the end of the day. I'll see that outdoor unit out in the back. I'm like, oh, why the fuck do you lie to me? You don't gotta lie to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't run the company. The curious part, though, is who's doing the metal, because nobody else really can. And did he start his own? If he did, I know he'd hire me. He'd probably pay me $35 to $40 an hour, but he already knows I'm not leaving where I work. Been there too long, and it would just show that as me as a bad person to leave there. Hey, Taz, cheers. We're muted right now, so I can't hear you, but cheers, buddy. What you got? Let me see one of them cans. Oh, Bacardi rum punch. Nice. Fucking nice. Probably have them here. Cold ones beer. Yeah. And what's this one? What flavor? Punch. What kind of? Oh, rum punch. Just rum punch. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I like me those fucking things. And the green waterproof zigzags. Fucking smoke a joint in the rain.
Those are new. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the greens in a while.
Yeah.
I know how.
And the blue.
What kind of papers you using, Todd? The white ones? Yes, the OCBs. I've seen them. You get those ones by the box, right, Byron, or no?
Well, I got zigzags by the box too.
That's okay. You get them by the box off Amazon.
OCBs, or if you search, sometimes you can get them for half the price of zigzags for the same amount.
Are they similar to the zigzag, or really thin paper, or are they a thicker paper? Nice and thin. Yeah, looks like a rice paper type thing.
Yeah, it is really. I like them because I was a white zigzag man forever, and then I switched. Hey, Untrackable.
I like your car.
What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up? I like your car. Do the turning signals work?
It's just
If I flash my light on them, they will. No, you don't have to tell anybody what you're doing. You know what I mean?
I said, hey, Noel.
I saw a short video where this guy, young guy, he was, it was like an Asian family eating dinner, but it's like where you like roll your own egg rolls, and he sat there and rolled it like a joint. He even pulled out the lighter to like dry it out a little bit after he licked it and rolled it. And his uncle was like, "What the fuck is wrong with your kid?"
He's modern.
And then he took a big old bite out of it, and it was like, "What? I didn't do anything."
He's fucking modern.
Yeah, because you mentioned that rice paper, it made me think of that. Because he lit.
Noel, if you say that one more time, I'm going to time you out.
Shit.
Baking soda, yeah. So I threw some baking soda into it, and I hit it with some of the 77% vinegar.
Spam the chat.
She said, hey. I said, hey back.
And
hey, Jason. I said, hey. And she misspelled it. I said, see you, Noel. Hi. If she does it one more time, we're going to time you out, Noel.
Yeah, the whole time.
I didn't realize like stuttering and OCD translated into typing.
I like picking on her. She picks on me, so I pick on her back.
They didn't have the long one.
I saw a comedian stuttered one time, and somebody was like, "What's it like during sex?" And it's like, "Oh, it's the same as everybody else, except you can't tell." It's like, oh.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't taste good.
But these drinks have gotten worse and worse. Like it becomes more poppy, you know, like a whole lot more carbonation and that no flavor. I don't even think this is rum. Natural flavor in my ass.
Is it a seltzer?
The Bacardi rum punch.
Jason.
Nasty. They're horrible.
Gonna time you out. Midnight.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the seltzers. I mean, they will get you drunk, but they're nasty as fuck.
I like some of them. Some of them are good. Come on. Be
I
nice.
thought this would be like in Cuba, you know, when they do it right there in front of you with the drinks, you know, right? You know, no. I even got the pina colada ones. It tastes like just tonic. It doesn't taste like anything. Actually, it tastes like this, really.
I got blueberry. Fuck, I can't remember which name it is now. Cordial. You mix it with vodka.
Blueberry cordial?
Yeah.
I thought cordial was like
cordial. Yeah.
Okay. Is that an actual drink or is that a powder?
No, it's liquid.
Oh, and you have to drink it with water.
You dilute it, yeah.
Oh, so this is like vodka or tequila. And
No, there's nothing in it until I added vodka too.
Oh. Yeah, and the vodka. Okay, I got vodka at home, but it's not good vodka.
Well, I got my stuff.
Oh, yeah. I forget.
No, not the stuff on the counter. I still got some more in of the soft stuff that we got.
Oh, I had that bottle to bring back. I keep on forgetting. See, I just make sure I bring the alcohol and the weed.
Hey, Byron, What's True sent me a clip today while I was at work. And I brought it in after I fucking dropped to the floor laughing when I heard it for the first time. I brought it up to the boss of the young fella. They were like, ah! I was seeing, I put it backstage if you want to see it.
I see
It's
it
like 10
now.
seconds.
White people, we like the same foods. Favorite sandwich, peanut butter, and jelly, macaroni, and our favorite chips, salt, and the. Wow! Who said it? White people, we like the same foods. Favorite sandwich, peanut butter, and jelly, macaroni, and our favorite chips, salt, and the.
Nigger!
Wow!
That's a good one. I saw that one.
Oh, fucking laugh. Who said it? Yeah, it was me.
Gotta watch out for those traps. Setting his people up, I swear.
I'd love to I want to try to find that actual act. It's hard to tell because he just did a short of that just to hear how many people said it in the fucking audience. Get a whole fucking get 500 or 600 people.
At least he was straight up.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Macaroni and cheese. Salt and vin. Or vin. Nigger.
I watched the entire season of
Part 1?
No, it's Squid Game season 2 again.
I haven't finished it yet. I keep.
Part 2?
Now I've been watching all the interviews with all of them, all the Easter eggs in the movies that you miss, and they're like, oh, look at this. Did you know? So check this one out, Jay. Don't do it now, but season 2, episode 7, 22 minutes and 34 seconds into it, you can see one of the cameramen. They flipped it. Yeah, I seen him. You have to go slow. You have to do it slow, but he's there.
All right, Midnight, just because you want me to.
In a lot of things that you see, not on the game island, but in where they come from, in their city, when it shows all the city things, there's signs written in, you can't tell what they say, it's Korean. Most of them say Squid Games all over the fucking place.
Like they caught the advertising for what's coming.
Take him.
It's a good show. I do like it though.
Yeah. I hate it.
I got some chicken cooking in the oven. Chicken.
Now you've been begging me to, you bugger.
Chicken breasts.
You gonna make chicken fried rice?
No, I got just gonna do chicken breasts with like potato. Yeah, I need something hearty. I only ate like a banana today, and what else today? Oh, I had a tuna sandwich.
I seen somebody eat a banana once on YouTube. It's kind of creepy.
I don't know. My high blood pressure got me all freaked out, so I actually Googled what foods helped it. So I went out and bought bananas. That's how bad my anxiety is, guys, just so you know. That's how much of a hypochondriac I am. It's out of control, actually. Out of control.
I can cure it for you, but you won't do it.
No, I can't
I
be
can
cured
cure
with
it.
alcohol.
Well, all you can be cured. You
It
won't
can be
do it.
cured at the given time with alcohol.
No. It can be cured. It's your mind doing it to you. What's your mind doing all day? Because you're sitting on your fucking ass in the house all day. Get a fucking job where you're concentrating for 8 hours a day. You'll be fine.
It is worse when, but not necessarily. Because if I got a job, and it can happen at work, as it has many times, I would just go home, and then I'd probably get fired. So, that's what would happen.
Your fault.
I would walk out of any job in a panic attack the way I get. God, I would fuck. Not a chance.
Yeah, but I'm recalling all the reasons you left when you worked with me. It wasn't due to panic attacks and shit. It was because Nicole was. You thought she was talking to somebody. This or that.
That was that.
Or you just didn't feel like being there.
No, and that's not going to change. At this point in my life, there's no fucking sense.
No.
I don't give a shit.
Fuck it.
Jason, I kind of get like that too sometimes. Like if the morning's not going the way that like routine, I get anxiety. It doesn't matter if it's the clock or the traffic or something weighing on my mind. It's like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get to work? How are things going to go today? But as soon as I get there and I clock in, it's like, okay, I'm in my safe space.
See, now, those kind of things.
I get angry.
Those kind of things like traffic, stores, people, stuff going on at work. That's kind of stuff never gives me anxiety. I don't give a shit about this stuff. The only thing that gives me anxiety is health anxiety. That's it. If I feel something in my body, no matter where the pain is, it could be my toe, it could be my neck, it could be my nose, my brain automatically goes to either I'm dying, I'm having cancer, and I'll sit in
Here's where I'm
hospital.
gonna call bullshit on you, because if you had a fucking job and you had the balls, you would go tell your boss, say, "Listen, I have anxiety.
Hi,
I'm feeling
Susie.
right now. I need to
What's
go."
going
Your
on?
boss would be like, "All right, go."
Hey, on track.
You won't lose your job then.
Hi, Susie.
Hey, midnight.
Don't you fucking rage quit. I'll kick you.
What?
Yep.
I said, don't rage
Hey,
quit. I'll
Randy.
fucking kick you.
I ain't fucking rage quitting.
Hi, Susie.
Oh, are you gonna rage quit, Jason?
It
No,
would,
I was gonna eat a banana.
it would definitely have to be a job I like to do and would do it every day. I'll tell you that.
That's what I wish
Are
I
you gonna
had. I can't wait
are
till
you gonna
fucking
leave?
November
Are you gonna
to
let the
come.
string sort of creep out of your mouth?
I just want to find a job that I fucking enjoy every day, and the day goes by quick.
Courier. I would love to be a courier right now.
Like
Jason.
if we had it here, remember that sheet metal factory John Parker worked at? Well, I could fucking do that till I probably wouldn't retire.
No.
Sitting in that custom shop, just running it, and that I
well.
could deal with the rest of my life.
This is
But
what I
that
want
kind
to
of
do.
magnitude's not offered on the small province we live in.
I want to go to a
Randy?
facility, load my vehicle with the packages,
Hey,
deliver them,
Brandon.
go home.
Good
Hope they
night.
don't get too snowed on.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
think that
he
would
said.
be
There's a
hard.
snowstorm coming. Hey, Jazz.
Snowstorm coming?
You don't necessarily need your own car for some of them.
No,
It's coming.
I think it would be hard.
I hope you have fun, Noel.
I've never done it before, like delivery. To have to drop off, like 200 packages in your vehicle to know. You got all the now you got to figure out your path for 200 stops to
Whatever.
make it efficient to you.
I'm driving. I'm on my own.
Cool.
I'm just doing my thing.
There's easy logistics to it. What?
I work in a warehouse,
empty
and
it.
so something that's important to me is going to the place and being there the entire time.
He doesn't want to play. Hi, Jen. Hi. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, enjoying the weather. And look, I'm drinking my 2000 flushes again. It's delicious.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, Jen, did I tell you my test came back positive for mononucleosis?
Who were you kissing?
No,
Hi,
but
Jen.
and I would have had it in the past 20 years. I don't have it now, but the virus is in me. It will never be. It'll never be out of me.
Hey, Midnight.
I don't know. 3 to 6 inches isn't that like your pinky, man?
That is a snowstorm, but fuck, it ain't nothing to worry about.
3 to 6 inches is average, Susie.
I'm on the 3-inch side.
Not when it's cold out. You can't hit the 3
Did
when it's cold.
Jason tell you what happened?
I don't think so. Did you tell me what happened?
No.
What happened?
He had a stroke.
Oh. Are you all right?
Well, no, Brandon, really, I hope it's not that bad, man. Because I know you guys, you probably are not used to a lot of snow. So.
I can't talk good and I can't walk good.
Yeah, I hope
Well,
it
you're
improves
talking pretty
midnight.
good. You
Yeah.
can understand, yes.
Yeah.
At least using the walker here is helping me get back and forth.
As long as you keep your mind busy and something like that, and you come on and hit everybody.
That's why I told that doctor I am not going to rehab. I'm going home.
Sometimes rehab really helps. You know.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people's been telling me, but no, not that rehab, because I've done been there because That was where they put my mother-in-law. They mistreated her. That you got to have your own stuff,
Yeah.
your own soap, shampoo, all that.
Soap and shampoo.
Really? I didn't know that. Wow. That's
Yeah,
kind of stupid.
that right there. Why I told them I want to come home.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, home is better sometimes. I think so. But, you know,
Yeah.
hopefully you got a nurse coming in to help you out and everything like that. So,
Oh yeah. A
Drinks.
nurse comes. A bath lady comes.
Does she wash your ball?
hey, Matthew.
One time she did.
Yeah, but it was the 3 inches. She can't do it again. I can't come to work. It's the 3-inch rule.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's true. Driving on those inclines are kind of stupid. They're really, especially if you don't have the right tires. Yeah.
I'll tell you. I'm down here.
I have driven sideways on the road, but that was really fun.
All season radios is all I've ever used, except for whatever's on this fucking truck. They're not radios, but they're
Yeah. Mine are winter, but they're all season.
yeah. These are fucking
Yeah.
motorhome tires or some fucking thing like that.
Mm. Oh, Brandon, if you do get a chance, go to try out Hankooks if you can. They do make some really nice tires. Yeah, and they make everything from like their all seasons are actually all seasons. So, well, and I had some really good winter tires though too. They were SUV and I put SUV tires. I put them on my van. They worked perfect. Now I don't have my van, so no tires either. Yeah. That's okay. Sideways is really fun.
The only tires I got is on my walker with the seat.
Well, hopefully they're all seasons, man.
Mm.
Did you put the tennis balls on the back legs so you can just kind of slide along and you don't have to pick it up?
No, I'll show it to you what it is.
Fancy. Oh, you even got a seat in there too, man.
Oh, you're 4-wheeling.
Yeah. Fancy setup, man.
Does it have brakes on it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
That's
when
wild.
my mom had hers, hers and my mom-in-law's, they both had them right up top. Their brakes. I thought that was really fancy. It was really sweet.
But she needs a motor.
I'm the motor.
That's what I was telling my mom when she was using her walker. I said, "Yeah, Mom, you need a fucking motor for that. She'd have fun." My mom loved to drive. She was a fun lady.
If you put a motor on it, do you need a walker license?
No.
No.
you go parallel park the walker.
I'd even run over people on the sidewalk.
That would be fun. Like, come off it. You'd just be telling them, "You're too slow. Get out of my way." Right, midnight.
Like what do you have?
Yeah.
Right, like you see
Yeah.
handicap position in a traffic spot.
Yeah,
Front.
folds up too. Yeah, that's
Facebook
what I
and-
thought. Like, you know, and the thing is too is that usually after those after like when my mom passed away, her walker, I actually had to give it away to someone who needed it. So yeah, it just happens. Oh yeah, it was another nice day today, Myron. We had sunshine. Mind you, it still wasn't as warm as yesterday, but it'll get there again tomorrow. I'm like, woohoo!
Yeah, but we're supposed to get rain.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We're fixing to get snow tomorrow.
Well, that's okay.
No, it's been wild this week. Like the kids were supposed to go back to school on Monday.
Yeah.
But it did a flurry, like a dusting on Sunday.
They're telling us tomorrow we might get freezing rain.
So did they have to shut down the whole city there on Trackable?
Well, no, they didn't shut down the city, but like people like me, I still got to go to work. They don't care if I slip and slide off the road. But they closed the school, and then on Tuesday they were worried about the same stuff still being there, so they closed it on Tuesday, and then the kids were supposed to go back on Wednesday, and my wife was waiting in the drop-off line to drop the kid off at school, and they come out and be like, there's no power in the building, and we don't know how long it's going to be. So my wife was like, screw this. And then 20 minutes later, they were like, yeah, there's no power. School's closed. We're busing all your kids home. You know what I mean? And then so she went to school today, and because of the forecast for snow tomorrow evening, at first it was speculated that they were going to have them do like a half day and be out at like 11 or noon, but they just went ahead and decided to make it a remote learning day. So her first week back at school after the holiday break, she went to school for one day. And she loves school so much. I mean, she's a first grader. You know what I mean? She absolutely loves school. And she is so upset. She's like, I do not want to stay at home. I am so bored. Can't go outside because it's cold. Nothing to do.
When it was
And I'm like,
we had, I think we had okay, I gotta tell you. So when my kids were young, we had a snow day. So the temperature, so it had dipped to -40. So it's like, so of course, no school, right? I think once it's past -35 wind chill values, there's no school. But they do keep the school open. So I actually sent my kids out to play for 20 minutes outside. And I had moved my vehicle out of the way. So either they could go down the hill into the street. I was that bad. I was that bad of a parent. So, I let my kids toboggan in the streets, everything. So I chased them outdoors for 20 minutes. They liked it.
I mean, that's kind of the way I grew up a bit. Like, I grew up a bit in Ohio, and when it would like heavy snow, the school buses, they put chains on the tires, and you still went to school. Snow didn't stop anything. There had to be some like there had to be power outages at the school for you to not go to school.
We don't put chains on any bus tires up here.
What's that?
Say we don't put chains on bus tires up here.
No.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you treat your roads better, more prepared.
No. we do actually. Oh, okay. We got lazy ass. Okay, I do know. Okay, so we do have lazy ass snowplow drivers, and they won't plow when it's like I've seen them. They won't plow when it's really bad, and it's like, and there's people traveling up and down Highway 63, and I'm like, it's like it doesn't matter. Work doesn't stop. Nobody stops driving on the highway, right? So if it's snowing like a motherfucker, well, these snowplow drivers are basically fucking sucking wind because they're all whiners. And we did use beet juice once upon a time on our roads to try it out. It was a beet. It was crystallized beet just to see. It was to keep the ice from forming on the highways, and it worked to a point, but it was very expensive because like every year we'll have chunks of ice like this frozen stuck on highways, and it's like, we get ice ruts. So and that's just on asphalt, so it doesn't matter, right? It happens.
Yeah, my thing is too, it's like if the plows did their thing and there's still ice on the road, and my route it's all highway, so speed limit's like basically 65 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But if there's a threat of that, I don't care if it takes me an hour to drive to work. Like I'm just gonna go slow as hell.
Yeah. Because like here they tell us, okay, so in town, so we slow down 5 clicks just for in town driving, and on the highway we slow down 10 kilometers, right? So instead of doing 110, we're doing 100. Right? So
I say if she's 110 for a speed limit, fucking get the fuck out of my way, because I don't care what's in front of me. I'm just going.
There's people who have no problem driving in conditions like that. They know how to drive the conditions. They have no issues. They're not afraid because they know what to do.
Well, I've driven on the same roads as those ice road truckers.
Yeah.
So, well, fuck.
Yeah, I think they're fun.
Yeah.
I think it's but now we've got the issue with the potholes. So our potholes are getting worse. Like I don't know what it is, unless when they laid out the roads, they never laid them out properly. They never did the base properly on it.
Yeah.
So it's crumbling from the bottom, right? And all of a sudden you got these huge holes. If you're not careful. That's around the Bonneville area.
It's because there's soft spots in the tarmac, and as they go, it pushes up and it builds a hole in that soft spot, and the more you drive over it, the deeper it gets.
Yeah. Well, they never did the base properly. You go up the 81.
Well, no, not only the base. If they didn't pack the top the right way enough, then it's fucked. It don't matter the base or the top.
Well,
the whole job wasn't done right.
Yeah. When you see the guys around, where they did the construction on Fort Saskatchewan and all the highway and Sherwood Park, when they were doing all the frickin' road construction there, it took them so long to fucking get those soft spots out. It was bad.
Yeah.
Sherwood Park, and like from Sherwood Park on the backside of Sherwood Park, when you're heading into Edmonton, those are bad roads. I swear, it's like extra long construction there. Like they usually start as soon as it starts warming up. They're
I've been in more road construction in the bush.
Oh yeah.
Brand new roads. Fuck, we did it.
Yeah.
I think it was November. We
Eva.
sent out to do this new road in the bush for logging trucks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
3 of us were there to spread water everywhere because you have to mix water in with the soil to get it to the right consistency so it'll pack. Yeah, well, it was so fucking cold, the water was fucking freezing in the tanks. They had to send us home after that one night.
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, because and that's the thing. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I gotta tell you. So the Alpac Road and the old Alpac Road, like even the old Alpac Road is in really good shape, and it's just a fucking gravel road. The old Alpac Road is fucking awesome. You know.
Well,
they're fucking that road. They've taken so much fucking time and effort to make that road solid. Like, and it's wide. I mean, you got a lot of room to pass people,
Yeah.
And to slow down so you're not shooting gravel.
The road from Red Earth to Fort Vermilion. That's real. Well, I haven't been on it for a long time, but that was real wide. Could be a highway. It was that wide, graveled.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
They needed to do some work on it because it was rough.
Oh, the washboard. Oh, so yeah, so we had I gotta tell you, so I guess so in this area we've got our gravel truck, or not the guys who level out the gravel, right? We call him washboard Bob, right? Because he always fucks up the where the stop signs are,
That's a grader operator.
Yeah, the graders. Well, okay, so there's one here, and I know I swear there's the same one in fucking eastern in eastern Alberta. I swear, washboard Bob is everywhere. Yeah. Well, okay.
The washboard is.
Were you on the 881 before they paved it?
I've never been on the 881.
That one's to go up to Fort McMurray.
Yeah, I've never been on that one.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, because that one does meet up with Highway 63 after, and then but it's like so they paved it, and then they were gonna then they let Mammy at their put their wide loads on the highway. You want to know how many stupid accidents we had then? Because people that because it was only it's only one lane south, one lane north, right? So our wide loads, they would have to close the highway for the wide load to go up. And then them not even checking to see if there was people that were coming south on the highways, because they would get impatient. Yeah, we get a lot of that here on the highways over here. Stupid impatient drivers, and they don't seem to realize when they tell you to get off the fucking highway, they mean it, and you can't go drive off the highway, off the 881, because if you do, you're going to sink your vehicle, because there's no proper ditches there.
Well, in DC, I was drinking one day in the middle of the afternoon. And
Yeah,
it
I've
was going
seen.
down the road. What's that? Midnight?
Yeah, I've seen like that on the ice road truckers.
Yep. I've driven on none of those roads, but roads like them.
Yeah.
Alex Debogorski, Midnight. I don't know if he still does, but he used to live just east of me, about
Excuse me.
25 miles maybe. But he would go all over to drive truck in the wintertime. He's a farmer in the summertime.
Yeah.
I never met him. I just know of him. Probably made more money on the TV show than he did farming.
Yeah. Well, they did too. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's.
I don't know. They're.
I think a lot of them, when they start out, they get $20,000 to be a part of one of those reality shows, because they're not real paid actors, but they are.
No. Yeah,
They do
they're
that.
paid. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say the Scrooge is really good.
Yeah,
I've never
those
heard
reality.
you complain about any very much weed, Susie. So why are you even telling us it's good? Because you say that about every fucking weed you
It
smoke.
smells good. It keeps smelling good. It does. It smell. I like the smell of it. It's just a different smell. I don't know. I've smelt my other stuff so often that now that I'm smelling new stuff, it's like fuck. I'm getting a different smell off of it each time.
Yeah, I gotta get a new vape.
Oh, I like this one. This one's not bad. For that one is the first version. I don't mind the first version. Now they got the new ones, and the new ones are pretty decent. But now they come with a little stainless steel little capsule that you can fill up. So you can have 5 extra ones of your favorite strains, whatever you want to smoke. And then you can just interchange you vape them, and then you get so much out of the vape. I like to get it toasted so it's dark. Right? And then I don't use it for baking. I throw it back into the soil. And then I throw it in all the soil that I use for all my plants, like my aloe veras. They grow pretty good. My aloe grows pretty good, but that's a nice one you can use to replenish your soil. Is aloe.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, I don't know. You've been smoking some nice hash though.
Oh, me? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the cheapest crap I could buy.
but so so when it crumbles though, is it more keef like? Is there more keef, or is it? Because I've seen the piatella, and I've seen it when it goes like it's that creamy yellow color. It almost looks like battered honey, like
Yeah, no, this is really, it's
really dark.
dark all the way through, and it's short little extrusions of hash,
Yeah,
all thrown together and then pressed down.
pressed in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've done like you've heard of bubble hash. Like I'm pretty sure Untrackable has, right? There's bubble, and the bubble is like fluffier. They got a new type of piatella, and the piatella looks like basically it looks like honey that's been whipped up, and it's cold. It's a cold.
Actually, you know, when you do that,
Because it's basically it's put in the cold,
grind
so it doesn't turn color or anything. Because the heat makes it turn color.
I have seeds.
Yeah.
I've already, you know. So
Yeah, I don't know what it was called, but I had a buddy one time at the bar.
I feel like I still try to be cheap and stuff.
He pulled out this little it looked like lip balm. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Hey, I think he called it like butter or something like that. I don't know, but it was semi solid. Like I said, it was like lip balm." And he was like, pull out a cigarette." So I pull out a cigarette, and he takes a toothpick, and he gets a little tiny scoop on it, and he puts it on there. He's like, you don't even have to rub it in. When you start smoking the cigarette, it's going to soak into that part of the cigarette. And when you get to that part of the cigarette, enjoy it, because you're about to get stoned, brother. And it blew my mind.
Yeah, well, they got butter resins. Now they've got the piatella where, and there's another company you can get it from. See, and look at that. Oh, what have you got there? Oh shit!
They call it a hash. It's like this, but as soon as you heat it up a bit, it turns into liquid.
Fuck, that's actually not bad. That's pretty nice, man.
Yeah, I got 3.5 grams of it.
Oh, is it like a cold cure or whatever? Or?
No, that I don't know. All I know is it was a lot longer than this, but I got fingerprints on it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
It does.
it
Well,
does
there's
really work.
butter resins. Yeah, the butter resins and the dabs and like here, this is diamonds. Right, this one's got diamonds in it. I got another one that doesn't have diamonds, but it's same process as it's a crumble because it's hardened or whatever, and it's looks just like crystals. Your terps. So
I need to fill it up.
well, that's okay. Now they keep changing the stuff up. Because I remember when we did the oil the first time, and the oil was just fun to make. But now I have to wait till it warms up, and I can take my cooker outdoors and I can make some oil. Oh, Noelle says I might get a different job. What? Why? I thought she was happy at her job.
Well, they knew in advance it was going to be slow for 3 days, so they laid her off. Now, how do they know in advance if it's going to be slow?
Yeah, that's just goofy. Yeah. I don't know. I still think that's just goofy. If they can keep her at a job, like if she can keep her job, that's really Some people chillins. I guess some of these people just don't like it.
Don't like what?
Oh, I don't know. It's the managers. Everybody's a different person, whatever. Like I've had like, I remember working with a manager I didn't like. That was fun. Those were fun times. But yeah, you can't get along with everybody all the time. Right, Jason? Right, Jan? Jason, that's not nice. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I still like the flower though.
Always.
I keep looking at these different ones, and it's like I've heard people have an issue with blueberry, like, and I'm like, okay, so what is it about the blueberry strain that everybody has problems with? Like, is it, well, it's, some are good and some are just terrible, right? I don't know. Does it grow better in dirt? Or does it grow better in cocoa?
I grew it the same way as I grew my other stuff, and
yeah,
it was all feminized photo. I don't know. Anyways, it would go to bud without having to change lights. It was I can't remember what the name is, the word. But I found them, they grew, and I was getting about the same as what I get off these plants here.
Yeah.
Off of them. So I didn't find them all that hard.
Well, see, and that's so, and now there's the DJ Blueberry Shorts, right? There he only offers regs. He doesn't offer feminized. He only offers regs, like the regulars. And I'm like, okay, so what is it like? I do like regulars, but when if you get the right feminized ones, they're really sturdy. They've got really good root control, like good root growth and everything like that. But some of them like a rockier soil.
Fine. You just stay in the UK then. Piece of shit. Show me your boobs.
I only had one successful plant, and it was when I was younger, and it was a trial because I had got some CD stuff. So I took 3 solo cups and I germinated and I planted them in my mom's tomato planting soil, and sure enough, all 3 of them kind of sprouted, but only one of them looked like it was gonna be something. So I treated it like a rose, like got good dirt, got a good mix, did the rose food and so like the rock things that you put in plants when you don't know what you're doing and you're trying something. And man, that thing got like 4 foot tall real quick.
Well, I think some of them are more of a some plants like rocky and like, okay, because I grew a strain that it liked it was happy in a 3-gallon pot, but then I've grown other ones where they were happier in a 5-gallon pot.
don't really need to pick up the carpet.
Hey, you know, hard times, you never know.
Well, yeah, like I said, where I started them, but then it got big, and I thought the best thing for it was to use what was available, and I didn't know how big it was going to get, so I jumped it up to I jumped it as soon as it started having a hard branch, or stem, or whatever you want to call it, and
Yeah.
I jumped it to a 10-gallon, and that thing loved every minute of it.
And you probably had them outdoors too, didn't you?
Yeah, it was
Without any
outside.
issues. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like I've grown outdoors, but what happens is because of where I live, I will bring my plants indoors. Just because.
At 12 o'clock, you're 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
11? Yeah.
you know, they've been. I've seen people steal them right out of people's garden. So it's quite funny.
Yeah, my method was with that big pot was put it in the middle of the we had like a backdoor patio, and I went there for like the super sunny. But then each evening, as the sun was going down, yeah, I took it up close to the house. But when we got really like hard rain, I would take it out to the wood line, so the rain didn't destroy it, but it would get natural water. You know what I mean?
Well, that's with the buds. You don't want them like that was the only issue I had. Like we would when it started raining, we would bring them underneath the overhang. So especially when they were budding at the time, like if they had the buds, because we had we had some nice long buds. I was
Yeah, you
so
don't want them to
sad.
get moldy.
They did. They did. They got like, oh, I was so sad. And they were white widow.
Well, you talk about
I was
that one thing that I did when I had the opportunity to do it. My mom mulched it. She found out what it was. She told me to move it. I said, "Hey, when I get off work, I promise I'll move it. You'll never see it again."
Yeah.
And the whole time I was at work, I was like calling people and trying to get advice of what to do with this thing, because I didn't want to let it go, and I didn't want my mom to be mad either. But at the same time, I come home from work with an idea of what I was gonna do, and it was gone. And I said, "What happened?" She said, "I mulched it."
Oh shit.
Yeah, and she said, "What are you gonna do with it?" I said, "I was gonna smoke it." I don't know what to tell you at this point.
That's okay. That's okay. We had his mom-in-law, his mom. So we had them outdoors because we had a box.
Hi, Jen.
Bye, Jen. So we kept them at a certain height, and so they wouldn't. So we had them growing in a box, but we take them out every day and we put them back in the box. But it was so funny because she stuck her nose. She's like, "Boy," she says, "those are stinky flowers you've got."
Hey, Byron,
And I
just showed Jen the comedy act there that I showed you earlier. So I just showed her. She's like, "Send it to Jordan." I'm like, okay. So she's going up to see his reaction. He's up to date with things. He's for his age, being 12.
Yeah, but we learned to tie ours down though too.
Close the hatch up there.
Untrackable, because we would keep them under 3 foot, right? So what we did was we'd have them curve around and growing every which way, like you know, it's always interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Now you can go and you can get, the hell are they called? Tomato cage, but instead, so they're basically, so they've got a pot, then they've got the hard stems, the heart, and it's holding up basically. There we go. Fuck. It's holding up a ring with your grating there.
I can tell you something I did that.
But it was, and they called it a tomato cage. I've seen one. It's really cool.
I can tell
And
you
I've
something I
seen
did
plants
that was kind of funny. Was I started seeing these itty bitty like baby little grasshoppers eating my leaves. Again, this thing's in a pot, and it spent most of the days in the middle of a patio, getting all that sun. But when I would inspect, I'd be like, "Hey, why are these leaves look like they've been chewed on?" And sure enough, these tiny little tiny little green grasshoppers were eating the leaves. And so what I did was I went around. I think they're called like holly bushes or something, like
yeah,
very very firm leaves with thorns on the tips of the leaves. And I looked in those bushes and I used a stick and I wrangled a spider from its web.
You go in the morning.
And I took the spider and I put the spider on my, and I never saw another bug on my plant.
I was trying to get stuff. Dropped the leash. Right there, did me.
I only moved the spider like 10 feet from its home, but I put him on a different plant, and
he was out.
Yeah,
he must have ate all the grasshoppers.
Well, we had. Well, I always liked the
only thing is when it goes on
ladybugs, and you're gonna laugh because they were telling us to be worried about the other ladybug. You're the wrong one. It's the wrong ladybug. Well, I'm gonna tell you something really funny. Those doesn't matter if they're the lighter orange ones or not. They still eat aphids.
Okay.
Right? They're saying, oh, they're a big problem. They're garden pests. No, they're not.
Hey, I'm okay with giving up a little bit of leaf to the bug that eats the bug that only eats leaf. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's like it's like, hey, you can eat a little of this, but please just make sure you eat more of them.
Oh, well, okay. So untrackable, if you do grow cocoa, did you know there is another freaking pest that comes and grows in your cocoa? And I didn't even know this, that they grow in your cocoa, is springtails. They're an insect. They're called springtails, but they grow in cocoa. And they're not harmful, but they're really good for the roots of the plant. So I'm like, oh, okay. So a lot of people freak out over bugs, but cocoa has bugs.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I honestly did not know that. So what's the difference? You know, I like dirt because dirt, I know. Dirt I can work with. I don't know cocoa. I've tried with cocoa and I don't like it.
Man, it's cold out here.
Oh, it's nice out here right now. It's like 27 Fahrenheit right now. That's pleasant.
It's sunny, but it is not warm. And I'm sitting in the garage.
Jason probably has it warmer there too, right? Is it warmer there, Jason?
Yep.
What's temperature?
0.
Well, that way it was zero. It was actually +3 yesterday.
Oh, sorry, I lied. +2 right now. I guess it's getting warmer.
Ooh.
Getting darker, getting warmer. By snow.
Yeah, real feel 34.
Is that Fahrenheit?
I think we're.
Yeah, she's talking
real feel
Fahrenheit.
34. Yeah, Fahrenheit.
That stupid number, like, yeah,
I
it
know.
makes no sense. The rest of the world, pick proper numbers, 0 being freezing.
Yeah.
Go up, warmer, down.
32.
You guys in the
32 is
United
0.
States just totally fucking said, fuck all your logical people. We're going to be illogical. We're going to use Fahrenheit.
Everybody else uses metric except for the U.S.
Hey, I watched a Saturday.
Fahrenheit is better. It's more defined than metric. I'm just saying that.
I watched a Saturday Night Live skit, or it's like George Washington talking to the troops as they were doing their thing and talking about how we're gonna be as a country, and it's like animals will have 2 names. They will have before they are food, and then when they become food. So it's like you have a cow, and you will call it beef, and you will have a pig, and you will call it pork. And somebody said, well, what about chicken? It's like, no, chicken will remain the same.
Yeah.
But then he also went into the whole measuring of things. It was like, there will be a foot, and it will be 12 inches. It was like, well, what's an inch? He goes, we'll figure that out later. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was a Saturday Night Live skit. If you look up George Washington, I'm sure you'll find it.
Okay. So do you guys remember Carol Burnett?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the Carol Burnett show? Do you remember any of the skits on the Carol Burnett show?
I can't say that I watched it like that because I'm young.
Yeah.
But at the same time, watching people crack up live because they can't even read their own lines, the shit's so funny that always got me.
Well, that's Carol Burnett for you because it was taped before a live audience. So of course it's like, so you have to sit there and you have to watch some of the skits. And my favorite ones are when they dress up like Nazis. They did.
You can look at it this way.
I watched them and I laughed my ass off because I said, "Oh my god, I think I remember this skit." And it's like, holy shit.
Sir, you can look at it this way. About a chicken, look where your pecker is and look where chicken's pecker is.
Okay,
What?
hold on. Oh
Can't
yeah,
think.
okay. So now this is the one you actually have to. I think it was this one. Yeah. So, and this was the comedy we used to watch. This was the comedy we got to watch when we were younger. When we were kids. This was some of the stuff we got to watch. So it's like, they don't do this shit anymore. They don't allow any of it's like they don't allow it on TV anymore. Oh, Jason, are you making yourself pretty? Oh, here, man. Here.
Sorry, I forgot to do my hair. No, I don't
Here.
need that. It's got muscle memory.
Look. Oops. There you go. That looks better, man. Do you have
Susie,
gel? What? Midnight.
ship that to me so I'll give it to my wife.
This?
I'm gonna go do it.
Yeah, like, yeah, she's
Stretches
got
out. It
some of
stretches
them.
out pretty good. Yeah, it stretches out pretty good. But
She's
then, you
got
know,
some of them.
these you can make return to normal by putting them in boiling water. You can actually make them spring back to their size again. But yeah, I've broken a few of these. They're fun. Yeah. I like these. These are really fun. So of course. But yeah, no, but if you do see some of the Carol Burnett the skits and it's like, so they also did the Gone with the Wind skit, and that one is still really funny. That one's been that's the funnier one, I think. But this was the stuff we used to watch. And people get all offended over shit like this. And it's like, no, if you don't know what happened in our past, then you're doomed to forget it. And it's not good to forget our own history.
No, I'm not one of those that plays games with my comedy. If it was made to be funny, if
Yeah.
I don't get it, that's on me. But if I came here to laugh and I even kind of get it, even if it's against like my beliefs and my values, that's what comedy is. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's always been that way, right? It's always been that way. So, like, I mean, like we watched George Carlin, Bobcat Goldthwait, Sam Kinison. Those were when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. Jason, are you a
Yeah.
rooster tail today? Is that your rooster
4.
tail? Is that your
No,
rooster?
that's my sexy cut.
Oh, okay. 4.
4.
Yeah. You got it in 4?
4.
4?
Yeah. I started with ne. Yeah.
Oh, is that what
Salt
you started
and
with?
ve. I started with
Oh,
that,
okay.
so I had the E and the R in place,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was a struggle from there.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of sad. I only had one letter. For the first 2 words, I only had one letter. And they were all
Awful.
they were both in the wrong spot too.
For fuck's sakes. It's awful.
I know. I was like, and it's like, why? It's like I didn't get to cheat today. I was like really sad.
It's like, damn it.
Yeah, I wanted to get it in 2, but no. Well, as soon as I hit that 2, as soon as I was like, ah, shit. That fucking word. I do have a question for you, Jason. Did they ever explain to you why there was only one F?
No.
Because why does waffles have 2 F? So shouldn't it only have one F?
Yeah, it should.
Right? We thought about that. Stupid words. I hate the English language. It's nuts. Oh yeah, nothing melted today, even though it was sunny. Cheers.
Cheers. Finish that one.
That's good. Well, I'm glad Todd is feeling a little bit better. So did he do more of the tipping or what? Oh, sorry, Myron. Did he finish any of the taping? That's what I was wondering.
I'm not sure. Not a clue.
Okay.
Jason, maybe next year when you go to the music festival to work,
yep,
do your hair like that, but don't dye it. Just don't have to dye it. Just style it like that.
And I'm gonna glue it too, so it looks more perfect. I'll make everything perfect cones, perfect up. Like, oh yeah.
You just have to use the hard gel.
Yep.
And
I got tons over there.
Awesome. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Are you gonna have it braided?
No braidings.
We're
gonna
his
do the
hair's
full
too
cone
short
and the
for
full
braiding.
cones out. Krusty the Clown. I might even do it here shortly and join a random panel.
Oh, are you?
And with that, I'm going to say thank you, panel, for being here today. Thanks to everybody that was in chat, including Midnight, Jason, Susie, Adrian, and all the rest that were in here today. Thank you, and we'll catch you tomorrow, maybe.
Peace.